Hey, Coach, just want to start in that fourth quarter. So you guys get down double digits early and then just go on a big run. I think 33-17 ends up being the margin. What started to click on both ends of the fourth?
I think it was the defense, right? It starts with the defense on the defensive end. Our guys started to get tougher, right? I always say as the game goes on, you got to get tougher, right? And those guys got tougher, got more physical, and they locked in on the defensive end. Offensively, we went back to what we know, right? A lot of the actions that we have gotten familiar with over the last couple of days, and that we know work for us and fit our team here. So that's kind of how we got back into it. But at the end of the day, it was their poise. Right, they all locked in. They all stayed focused in the timeouts, executed the actions, and it led us to win tonight.
Yeah, I could probably go through the whole roster, so I don't want to single guys out, but one ask you about Johnny Brown and Max Bung, just what you saw from them tonight specifically.
Man, Max tough, Shawnee's tough. Right, I challenged Shawnee, challenged Max to be aggressive, and that's what they did. They went out there and they were really aggressive. The one guy is Justin Robinson. We had Jordan Floyd. He got going a little bit early. Shrinked his minutes in the first half, but in the second half he stayed into the game, and he helped us get back into the game and also helped us win the game. So you also got to mention Justin Robinson with those two. He did a really good job tonight staying poised and staying aggressive under those circumstances.
Yeah, just curious the level of how often you're talking like Coach Vogel, right, about stuff like this, and I know you've been with him since Orlando, so whether it's advice and game planning or what you're supposed to be running, what ideas are also he wants you to have that are your own. How does that balance play out here as you get this coaching?
It's been good. Frank calls me every day. Majority of the time after games, gives me a couple of notes on what he thinks, roster-wise, play-wise, defensive scheme-wise. But he also is giving me the freedom to kind of let me be me and let me find my identity. Obviously, things are going to be similar, as we all know. But I also work for some great coaches down the line that I like certain things from that I wanted to try here. His communication with me has been really great. It's been really basically productive in my growth, for my growth. That's kind of how the communication has been.
How are you going to with your assistant coaches over there?
My Dane Johnson, JP, and Drew Anthup, and John Pastoric. Those guys are great, man. They won that game tonight. They had great ideas down the stretch that were executed and helped us win. So you got to actually, tip your hat to those three guys. Those three guys down, managing the subs and helping me out with some stuff down the stretch was really good. And I tip my hat to those guys. Those guys are great, and they've been great for me.
And then the last thing for me for you, just whether it's these two games and now you're about to go to Vegas to get some days to practice. What are the main goals that you're trying to get these guys ready for? And of course, they all have goals on their own. So
Yeah. I think the main goal is that we're going to play for one another. That's kind of what I've been preaching since I've gotten this group. Is that we're going to play for one another, and winning helps everybody, right? So if we win, everybody has success. And this group has been great. They've bought into it. I really am buying into this group, and they're buying into me, and it's a really good feeling going into that locker room and looking at these guys and coaching this group of guys. So I think moving forward, we're going to get a quick day off, but we're back to it. 2 days of practice, and then we got our first game, and everybody lives for the Vegas Summer League.